We're building a low-cost but effective small foundation for a shed. Make sure the ground is compacted. If you don't have a compacting tool, use something heavy. A good flat brick will do the trick. Add in some concrete and put in your cornerstones. Make sure the cornerstones are level with one another. Use a piece of wood to bridge between the cornerstones. Make sure the cornerstones are the proper dimension. Put in some support stones between the cornerstones. Pour in some water to set the concrete while everything is flat and level. Make any fine-tune adjustments if need be. Before we go to the next step, let all the concrete set. Add in some gravel so we can use less concrete. If you watch the hardware stores, you can usually get torn bags of concrete for about $1. This will drastically reduce the price of the project. Level out all the concrete. Use a stick to keep everything flat. Work off your cornerstones. I do this when the concrete is dry. I'll test fit the floor. I'll verify everything fits nice and flat and square. Add concrete to any of the low spots. If you lift the wood up, you can see where the high spots and low spots are. Add some more concrete to the low spots. I don't want the floor to be spongy when I walk on it. It's really easy to work with this concrete when it's dry. Make sure the wood is nice and seated in. We'll add bolts into the concrete so we can bolt the floor in nice and secure. We'll set the heads of the bolts into the concrete. Remove everything and we'll add some water. Soak everything good from the top. I used to mix up the concrete before doing all this stuff, but working with it dry is so much easier and it works. My Scoutmaster showed me this technique when I was a kid and I've been using it ever since. Make sure there's enough concrete around the bolts. Once your concrete's set, you can go ahead and build your shed. When the shed's built, we'll have a nice place to put all of our tools. We'll use some old crates to build the sides.